How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He weighed in at 63.5 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall. Up first, Julio. Usually you don't need a weather. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Excellent cross. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Missing with the hook. Punch, counter punch. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You got complacent. Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Now don't want...
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
What do we expect to see here in round two? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nope, that hook won't score. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. about Taylor in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different...
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Good counter punching. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Beautiful counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job blocking the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Don't worry, can't miss it. Great one. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
In your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch caught him clean. Hold that thought! One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round. Oh, wait a minute! It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You'd like to see more jabs. They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work. You're thinking, you're getting your
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there and
kicking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Just fine. Set him up. We'll take him out.
On to the fifth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
I gotta stop. Down goes Josh Taylor. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. You all right?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
set. Forget about that round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just stay focused.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there, Usman.
You were smart. You weren't loading up. But you were still...
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't...
Come on, you're better than that.
There's the bell for round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The jab just got blocked. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Dios mío, is Julio Cesar Chavez gonna go down? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
Let's talk about Chavez in that lap. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Catch and shoot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. And the Tartan Tornado is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be...
Come on.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good defense with that left jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far, both. punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Rai, Ryan Garcia, weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds for this lightweight contest. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 68 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
King Rai. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rai, Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this match.
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Nice job by him to block that jab. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Good defense with that left jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So close to that uppercut. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That jab misses. His jab just got blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Stick around the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
That's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. Again,
Just to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight here. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basic. Just get...
don't let him back in the fight. Right round. Just keep...
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of... And the kid goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get out when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
It's a good start to the round for this. Hold that thought! Oh, and the grand champion might go down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round?
And they were heavy knockdowns.
There's the bell to start round three. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Nice exchange here from both men. You'd like to see more jabs. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This fight has a real good flow to it. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. He blocked the jab. Jab does not score. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always come. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. Good work. Good man. You saved
Together. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round.
Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Defense is not an option for these two. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I like that. I'm happy.
You're starting to make mistakes in this switch.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good man, good man.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute.
Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
On to the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Oh, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Do you believe this? Nice. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Okay, go back and win the round, all right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
But I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't lose.
He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
Back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing
The referee calling for seconds out. As
to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That big hook doesn't land. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That hook is parried away. Catch and shoot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now relax, relax. I don't want you to load up.
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
that's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost.
you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget
Together. Listen.
And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And this to be... Hold that thought! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are right.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Impact. Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are right.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now,
Despite what the judges... And finally couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.